Hello, YouTube land. Richard here. I was in this cemetery once a very long time ago, and I have another grave request over here. Here's some very old ones. Now, I haven't had any luck in the past, but I made up a list, and I'm like determined to go through all of these. Now, I do have a Mills on my list. This one, Annie, 1847 to 1875, it looks like. Yeah, that would make her 25, or only around 28 years old. And they put a nice little rose. These are like really old, and the big disaster that I see is a lot of times, you know, I don't know if I could see them from here, I'll have to show you, but a lot of times the names and everything just erode right off. So I do have a Mills on my list. Let me see if I can, you can see I got a list of about 8 names, and Mills is on there, and I see these are all Mills. I'm looking for a Mary Mills. However, let me see. I do see a Mary E.W. Here's a Mary Mills, but the dates are not matching up. Let me look. My Mary was born in 1882, 1945. And there's a bunch of Mills. This is like a whole family over here. And sometimes, you know, in these cemeteries, you know, like this one, their staff is non-existent. So, like, I'm determined to find somebody today, and I've been going section by section. So, I got another one on my list, Howard, but however, this is not the Howard I'm looking for. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got Mitchell's on my list, and I see Mitchell here. Oh, man. Could it be? And it is. Wow, I hit the double jackpot. I got both of these people. Let me show you. Let me reorganize this, guys. Trying my best here, it's awkward. Let me see if we can see that. I gotta try and focus this, I only got one hand. And where is it? I got a John Mitchell, born in 1832 and died in 1900. And there he is, October 15th. Let me see if I can focus, guys. Holding this clipboard is awkward. But anyway, I'm gonna have to take some pictures. I think that's the first time I ever got a double header. And yeah, because I see Mary over here. Where is it? Let's see. Mary Mitchell, hopefully you can see that. 1852 to 1929. And I spied her out as soon as I seen the other guy. I'm gonna have to take pictures of these for the people. But best feeling in the world finding these things. Plus, walking around in the graveyard in the hot sun, getting sunburned, is not fun. So I just want to see the dates. He died March 5th. Let me see. He died March 5th on 1900. And yeah, Mary had a pretty long life. Yeah, 1952. So she was, let me see, 48. Let me see. Well, yeah, she was around 81, I guess. Whoop, I'm sorry. I hate when that happens. Yeah, she was around 81. So, there you go, guys. Now, actually, I didn't even commit to these, but I will. And anyway, okay, I am going to cut this off and I will be right back because I got to take pictures of this for the relatives. And both of them say at rest. The other guy, John, he was only, what? Well, no, he was around 68, so he lived a pretty good life too, come to think of it. I don't know if I accidentally said 32, but yeah, 1832 to 1900. Pretty darn good life. Of course, we all want better. We all want 100 plus, right, guys? I know I would like that. But yeah, and ain't that funny that they all this Mitchells right here, these three, the two of them are on my list, and they all say at rest. So they apparently liked that epitaph. And yeah, they certainly don't have any more troubles in this world. All right, guys, I'll be back because that means I'm down. I got 6. There were 8 open requests on the cemetery, and I got 6, but I'm already happy that I found 2. That's, like I say, I think that's my record so far. I only found 1 at a time. So, all right, in order to not make this boring, I will be back in a few. Okay guys, I'm back with even more incredible news. I spotted this tombstone and I was looking at these and I didn't see anything. And I went over here and here's the guy. So this is, my record is growing. I got, look, he's the first one and he's the one I actually committed to, which is Charles Taylor, 18, yeah, there it is, 18, I'm in the sun again, of course, 1885 to 1965, and there we go. Boy, I'm gonna have 3 happy, well, 2 happy families. One family gets the bonus of 2 loved ones being found. So, wow, that's incredible. Pardon my shadow. The sun is just not cooperating. Anyway, there he is, Charles, and I committed to this one, so boy, what a great day. So let me see, I got 3, there's 5 more to go. Let's see if I can find them. Last time I was here, it was in the winter. I do have a video of it. I don't even remember what I titled it. it was so long ago. But I don't think I found anybody I was looking for. But, you know, I have been purposely targeting, you know, the smaller cemeteries. You know, I believe, I forget what they have in here. But anyway, you have a way better chance of finding, you know, people's graves, because without staff, it's daunting. Like, I've already been here probably, you know, at least an hour, but I am having my most productive day ever. So let me see. I'm gonna have to cross out Howard. I dropped my pen over here. Well, let me pick that up. Let me do that right now. All right, so, I mean, Charles Taylor. Paul Howard, I'm still looking for, and 5 other people. All right, people, so unless I run into an interesting, grave, I am gonna get back to you. You know, when I hopefully find somebody else. To be continued. All right, guys, back again. All right, now I spotted this Howard, and as you can see, I have a Howard here. Now, this is like a main stone, nothing on it, but nothing behind it, but I don't understand the layout. But here we have a Lizzie, a Dewey, and I scraped away the sand. Here we go, grave number 4 that I found today. Really incredible. This is my all-time record, 4 graves in one day. Now, the last time I was here, I don't believe I found the person I was looking for. And this is the power of focus, because I'm working in a grid pattern, and I found Paul. Born in 1894 and died in 1918, right? So that would be only around 24 years old. You know, back in the day, you know, young people mostly died, you know, from, you know, we had the plagues. And, you know, today, all the young people mostly are dying from, you know, the substance abuse problem. But back in days of old, it was mostly the weather and plagues or infection. Let me get out of the sun there. I'll tell you, I always battling the sun. At least it's at my back so we can see this. A lot of people might not know this. I have other videos of like a 20-year-old that died. I can't remember the name, but I think she was right around 20, newlywed, and she died from an infection from basically that she got on her lip. Commercially available antibiotics, I don't believe, were introduced in the US until the probably somewhere, it was definitely in the 40s. I don't know the exact time. I'm leaning towards, you know, in between 40 and 47, if I recall, somewhere within that time zone. So the things we take for granted, like infections, you got an infection in this era, it could be a death sentence. But I really don't know any info about Paul, except that somebody put a request in a long time ago. And man, this is my record-breaking day. 4 graves in one day, and I covered probably a little more than half of this graveyard. So let me see, 4. So they had 8 requests. I had 8 requests, so I got 4 of them now. And I'm gonna go through. The sad reality is on these really old graves, like I got one guy here. Well, yeah, this guy died in 1918. His grave looks pretty good. Where's the other one I got? Well, I guess that is the oldest one. But what I was gonna say is there were so many tombstones that are undiscernible. It's so tragic. Like if they're not made of granite, a lot of times, you know, over 140, 150 years or less, depending on a lot of conditions, their names and, you know, everything vanishes. So anyway, I see people way yonder. They're in a new section. I want to make my way over there, but I'm gonna let them do what they got to do. And I got like about 1/3 left of this older section. And while I got you here, yeah, let me go check it out if I can find it. I seen a pretty cool old grave. Oh yeah, it's over there, but look at this. This is slightly elaborate for the day. You know, people had some money. Well, this ain't really that old, you know, figuratively speaking. Well, that's M. May Catlin Holiday. She died at 51. This guy died in 24. So, yeah, this thing's been here since 1924. That's safe to assume. But where is it? Here's another one. A lot of times I will, you know, I run into memorials that leave benches, but apparently the idea is not new. Like, here's one what I'm talking about. Like, I can't really make it out. Might be able to see it on the video. Whew, I'm having a little trouble breathing. It's hot. Summer is on its way. Looks like they were born in 1844 and 1905, and I really can't make out the name. Probably can on the video. But anyway, so 1905, but look, they have the benches where people, loved ones or whoever, could come here and sit and pray, meditate, visit the grave. I thought that was pretty interesting. And yeah, there's a couple more of those department store tombstones. They were available at Sears, and actually I think they look very cool. Here's another one, an Ellis. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Hopefully you can see that because I got the sun in my face. But yeah, they were cheaper than what you could get from the funeral parlor. Oh, that reminds me, I have to go back and take pictures of Howard, some still shots for his family. Here's another one, Wilson. This is from 1915, but pretty elaborate, right? 1938 to 1910 and 1948 to 1915, and that's William Wilson and Mary Wilson. Now, this area, you know, a lot of the wealthy people in this area, back in the day especially, it's very rural even today. You know, back in the day, the main source of the really affluent people were people that were farmers and fishermen and seafood people. So anyway, let's see. I see another one over here. I just want to check out. I got to remember where I am because I'm working in a grid pattern to make a valiant effort to find as many people as I can here. But Ellis, let me just look. No, I don't have that. I do, yeah. Let's see what this is. I see they were born in 1880. Looks like they got a nice epitaph on there. I can't make it out with the naked eye. And I don't know what that is on there, but anyway, it looks like 1907. It says Brooks, son of, I can't make it out. Yeah, he might have died at 22. I seen a 22 down there. Let's see if we can see this epitaph. A lot of these epitaphs are really cool. I see he left us with our something sorrows heal. Maybe you can make it out. A lot of times the video will pick up what my not that great eyesight can. Well, you know, my eyesight is pretty good with glasses, but I'm not gonna, you know, you can't compete with the camera. Anyway, I'm gonna go photograph that gentleman's grave over there for his loved ones, and I'm gonna continue. I see another Mitchell, but nah, I don't have any more. I seen one over there, but anyway. All right, to be continued. Okay guys, this is one of the most incredible discoveries I've made. Now let me see that little plaque there? And the glass is all broken. It's really sad that people that maintain this place have, you know, no respect. Now look at this. I'm looking all over for this guy. And you might remember the lady, the lady with the kitty over here. Pardon me. Might remember the lady with the kitty from the beginning of the video. I was coming up and I glanced at it again and I realized her last name was Chance. And then I caught the picture. Unfortunately, this poor soul, their picture appears to be gone or totally faded. But remarkably, James Chance. I can't see a darn thing. I don't know if you can. Let me see if I can. Anyway, I hope you can see that right there. I'll try to focus. Yeah. He is born in 1946 and 2010. And actually, this thing is so weathered. If I don't take this picture, this guy might be unidentifiable. Nobody will ever find it unless you have access to the grave, you know, cemetery burial information. But let's look. Let me say. And you can see he died in 1946 and died in 2010. Actually, I don't even have, I just have the year. I have 1946 and 2010. James Chance, and no pun intended, what are the chances of that? That's pretty remarkable. And anyway, I want to take a picture before any more molecules fade in the sun. You can see the glass is broken, which means weather is getting in there. So 2010, that would mean that this thing has been here for 14 years. And you know, you never know why, you know, things happen and people don't get the permanent stone. So this could be the last picture of his grave. So with that being said, people, that brings it to, man, I'm losing count. I think 5 graves. There's only 3 left to go. This is my all-time record. I don't believe I ever found anybody, you know, I never found more than one person per graveyard, but I am setting the bar high for future cemetery walks. But anyway, not only are you not forgotten, James, but I just made you a YouTube star. Rest in peace. All right, people, I'm gonna continue the search, and I will be back to let you know how it goes. Either I find them or I don't. I'm running out of cemetery, but as you can see, it's incredibly difficult. As a matter of fact, a lot of times I believe there's a higher power guiding me for whatever reason somewhere. There are loved ones and friends that want to see his grave, and who knows, maybe this will spur them to take action. I have no clue. So once again, rest in peace there, James. To be continued. Okay, guys, time for me to close this out. I found 5 out of 8, which is not bad at all, in this fairly good sized cemetery, but it's getting really hot. It's a hot spring day, and I've had enough. I've been here a couple hours, and 5 out of 8, that's a record for me. I never found more than one. So if you came this far, please hit the like button. That's a great way to contribute. Costs you nothing and helps the channel. And please consider subscribing. And remember, guarding your life is a full-time job. So stay safe out there, people. And I will leave you with this semi-scenic view. And I will catch you on the next one, which should be coming up in the near future. So appreciate you watching. Peace out.